Hello and welcome to opening night of NewFest 2020. Yes, honk those horns. Hi, I'm David Hackoff. I'm Executive Director of NewFest, and I am so excited to welcome you to the kickoff of the 32nd Annual New York LGBTQ Film Festival. We are so excited for what we have in store for you over the next 12 days. It's raining. We're standing in a field in Queens. I don't think that this is what any of us expected the beginning of the festival was going to look like, but queer folks are nothing if not resilient and innovative and know how, yes we are, and know how to make the best of a situation. And I am so excited for what we have in store for you for the next 12 days. We have over 120 brand new LGBTQ films that will be available to watch virtually on demand throughout the country. We have panel conversations on things like LGBTQ global advocacy, on centering Black, trans, and queer voices in film, on queer gathering spaces in the time of COVID, and much more. We have a virtual dance party in partnership with House of Yes next Friday night for My Girl Friday. We have queer trivia night tomorrow night with Jackie Cox from RuPaul's Drag Race. We have a lot for you. This moment, I think, calls for a lot. This is a crazy moment that we are living in. And between the pandemic and economic insecurity and job insecurity and this presidential election coming up in a couple weeks that I think is making us all a little bit anxious. We've been through a collective trauma, and I think the experience of planning this festival has really reiterated that NewFest is a service organization, that we are of service to the LGBTQ community, and that by raising our voices, by making sure that our stories are told, that our voices are heard, that we're making ourselves visible, and we are making our presence and our humanity known. And this community is incredible. We are compassionate, we are kind, we are loving, and we can really do anything when we put our minds to it. So can we get a hug for the queer community? Yes. Yes. Tonight's film is a very special film. It's beautiful. I think you're really going to enjoy it. It comes from Francis Lee, who directed God's Own Country, which premiered at NewFest in 2017. And this year we are presenting Francis with the inaugural World Queer Visionary Award. In just 4 years, Francis has made 2 queer classics, and we are delighted to present this award to him. And we are really pleased that the star of tonight's film was able to make the presentation to Francis. So here is Academy Award winner Kate Winslet.
Hi, this is Kate Winslet, and I could not be more honoured and delighted to join you this evening to present the inaugural World Queer Visionary Award to Francis Lee. I'm just going to talk briefly about what it really feels like to work with Francis. It simply feels like family. Francis is a man who comes from robust working class roots. He truly believes in the importance of telling stories and embracing all forms of humanity. He is kind, he is patient, he is sensitive, he's thorough and hardworking, and he set the tone every day on set, across the board. His artistry is magnificent, his vision is outstanding, and his compassion and kindness for the crew and his actors is absolutely exemplary. This is my 4th time trying to record this speech because I don't want to get it wrong. And there's a few things I'd like to say which I have written down to help me as I do this on my iPhone from Philadelphia, actually on my birthday. I couldn't be more excited to be talking about Francis Lee on my birthday. Francis is a passionate, extraordinary filmmaker. His passion for crafting delicate, emotional, but subtle stories focusing on the ongoing conversation within the LGBTQ community is extraordinary. By normalizing and embracing same-sex relationships on film without fear and with the fullest of hearts is in itself such a powerful and important message. I just want to thank NewFest for recognising his beautiful work again, as you did previously with his first film, God's Own Country. This man's only been making movies for 4 years, for goodness sake. And thank you to NewFest for being committed champions of this incredible man, his beautiful, inclusive, genuine and spectacular talent. Thank you, Francis, for casting me in this part and for pushing me as far as you did. I would not have wasted a minute of my time with you because everyone felt so precious and special and sacred. Thank you to Francis for everything you've done with this film, for this community, and with this beautiful story. And congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, Francis Lee.
Thank you very much to NewFest for presenting me with this wonderful award. And thank you to my friend and collaborator Kate for her speech. As someone who made their first feature film only 4 years ago, this feels to be an overwhelming honour. I came to filmmaking late, as I didn't have the privilege of an extensive education or financial backing. I didn't see someone like me, from my background, being able to make films or be a filmmaker. I very strongly feel I stand on the shoulders of all the brave, talented and tenacious filmmakers from the LGBTQ+ community who came before me, striking a pathway for someone like me. And I would very much like to dedicate this honour to them. Finally, in these extraordinary times, I would just like to pay tribute to all the people and workers who are putting their lives at risk to keep us safe. Thank you.
Congratulations, Francis, and thank you for your wonderful contributions to world cinema, to queer visibility, and for being the recipient of our inaugural World Queer Visionary Award. And thank you all for joining us for the virtual opening remarks, as well as awards presentation. My name is Nick McCarthy. I'm the Director of Programming at NewFest, and I want to thank all of you for being part of this special night. I know that we wish we could be together in person like we usually are at the SVA Theater. And I know some of you are unable to join us at the drive-in at Queens right now, where we have a huge sold-out crowd. But don't worry, because we have over 120 films right at your fingertips right now at newfest.org. So please go to newfest.org and check out over 120 films that we're offering this year. Every single one provides a door that opens to a new world. So please enjoy NewFest in your living room while texting with friends. And please, we'll see you around. Thanks so much. Have a good night.